What is up, fellow YouTubers? Chilling out with homeboy Alex Anderson, who brought over some delicious Camel 40. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciated.
No problem, man.
Yeah. Go ahead and crack this son bitch open. Ooh. Beer is good and stuff. So, there is a YouTuber by the name of Eugenia, or she pronounces it Eugenia, and she's a YouTuber by the name of Eugenia Cooney, and all I gotta say is, yikes, dude. Oh, thanks, homie.
Yeah.
I think Eugenia Cooney has an eating disorder, and she probably gets tired of hearing people talk about how she's too skinny, but you look at her video where she's doing the ice bucket challenge about 4 years ago to the video she's doing now, and she's lost even more weight.
Fucking looks like nothing but flesh over bone, man. There ain't no fucking muscles or nothing is what it looks like.
Now, if you watch her video, her newest one, Kingdom Hearts Carrie cosplay transformation and makeup tutorial.
Hey guys, it's Eugenia. So today I wanted to do a Kingdom Hearts Kyrie cosplay video. I talk about Kingdom Hearts a lot on here because I love Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts is literally like my favorite series in the world. So I thought it would be super cool to do a Kyrie cosplay. Kyrie is one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts characters, and I recently actually got a cosplay of her. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna film a video showing you guys my cosplay. So this is actually a Kingdom Hearts 2 cosplay of Kyrie. I know it would have been super awesome if I did a Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie cosplay, because Kingdom Hearts 3 is like coming out so soon and I'm so excited for it. But this is the Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie cosplay. And I really like Kyrie's outfit also from Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, at some point I might actually also get a Kingdom Hearts 3 Kyrie cosplay.
Yeah, when we made that other fucking video that other night, man, I cracked that camel open and it tastes like nothing but water.
Oh, that's weird. It's like the last camo you got, it didn't taste like beer, but this one tastes more like beer.
Fucking right.
Cool.
Nice, extra smooth taste. Nice brewed at that.
Cool. Now, what I can absorb in this video is that you can definitely tell she's depressed. You can just see it in her eyes. The smile on her face looks forced. She does appear to be happy about Kingdom of Hearts. That seems to be her thing, which is cool. Hell yeah. But you can tell she looks sad and that the smile is forced. And you can also tell, you know, she doesn't have a whole lot of energy.
She could also have a skin disease too, you know, whatever the fuck it's called. Skin apnea or something like that.
Yeah, if it is a disease that she has, then I hope she can find a cure for it.
Right.
But my first speculation is that she has an eating disorder.
Excuse me.
And I'm sure she probably gets tired of people going on about it, but I don't know. You go to this chick's channel and she has a little over 1 million subscribers. And I want to bet you a lot of those subscribers are little impressionable younger females, you know, who are going to see, and that's just the reality of it, YouTube. You know, younger females will look up to older females as role models. It's just how it is. You can call me a sexist for saying it, but it's the truth. This is why little girls need a strong, independent female role model in their life.
Companions.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Role model, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone to look up to.
Mm-hmm. It's just the steam pipes going off. Ignore that. But now she's gonna show off her costume.
And maybe cosplay Kyrie again at some point, because I would really like to do that. But yeah, for now, this is my Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie cosplay. So this is the outfit. It is Kyrie's dress that she wears in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I love her look and like her outfit in Kingdom Hearts 2. I think it's super awesome. So this is...
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude. Right there, 1 minute and 14 seconds. You literally look like a walking skeleton. That's
Fucking right.
not trying to be mean,
Right.
but oh, dude. It wouldn't hurt if she gained like a little over 100 pounds. Like, I'm being dead serious, YouTube.
Well, she probably weighs as much as a toddler. Not trying to be mean or nothing, but
Yeah. And if it is an eating disorder, I want Eugenia Cooney to know that if it is an eating disorder or body image issues, you have a lot of people that support you and care about you that watch your videos. So you're not alone. You have your friends and your family, and you seem like a lovely person. You seem very upbeat and full of life, but, this is where I question whether or not if it's an eating disorder.
whether it is or whether it isn't.
Yeah, because if it's a medical disorder, hopefully you can get treatment for it. But if it is an eating disorder, same thing. I hope you can get treatment for it,
Right. No
Yeah.
sense in not eating. No sense in not eating and taking your life when you have friends and family and supporters who support you
Right.
and care about you.
And I've often heard, in fact, I do remember Eugenia Cooney saying she only eats enough to barely survive. She feels like, and when she's talking about this, you hear her voice get a little bit higher pitched, like she's about to start crying, like, kind of this nervous sort of higher pitched voice. And something has happened in her life that causes her, to act like this. And this is how it started, YouTube. The fashion industry, for whatever reason, decided that the anorexic stick figure look was in. And once the fashion industry decided that, millions of women everywhere suffered as a result, both with mental and physical eating disorders and what have you, etc., etc., which led the movement to, curvy acceptance, that not all women have to be stick figures. But then that led to morbid obesity acceptance. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing of it, dude. Is Eugenia Cooney is on the opposite end of that spectrum. You have people who are way, 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 way too fat and they're severely overweight. Eugenia Cooney is on the opposite end of that spectrum completely. She looks severely underweight. She looks like she might be doing hard drugs with all the weight she's losing.
Yeah.
And it's not a good look, dear. It really isn't. You have a lot of younger female viewers, I would imagine. And what kind of example are you setting for your younger female audience when they're sitting there saying, when I grow up, I want to be just as pretty as she is, And so, you got to realize this. So if you're not going to get better for yourself, then do it for the people who care about you. Do it for your younger female fans.
And always keep it in your mind, how would they feel
Yeah.
if something was to happen?
Exactly. If something were to happen because of whatever this thing is you're doing, a lot of your fans would be really upset if they lost you because of your eating disorder.
So would family.
So would your family, and so would your close friends. Now, I'm not making this video to lecture her, because I'm sure she gets tired of hearing people comment on how skinny she is. But, you know, when you saw the ice bucket challenge that she did about 4 years ago, she definitely looked like, you know, she looked a little too skinny. And it raised some concern. But you look at this video of the way she looks now, and this is just alarming. You know, I don't know, YouTube, what in her life could have caused her to think and act like this, some sort of traumatic experience. Maybe it was a bully. You know, I'm not trying to Dr. Phil this, I'm just saying. You know, and then you got other YouTubers who are asking the same question. What the hell happened? You know? And that's the problem with it, YouTube, is people think that carbs are the enemy. No. It's what you do with those carbs. You know what I'm saying? You can eat a decent amount of food and still be in good shape. You can eat food and still be in decent shape. You know what I'm saying? If all you do is stack up on carbs and then you do nothing but sit on your ass, of course you're going to gain weight. But you stack up on carbs and you exercise and, you know, then
Not just sit on your ass.
yeah, you won't gain weight. That's the thing of it. And I feel like in Eugenia, or Eugenia, however she pronounces it, I feel like in Miss Cooney's case, if she were to gain some weight back, she'd have to slowly introduce herself to eating more food, because as skinny as she is, if it is an eating disorder,
It's going to take small portions to gain weight.
exactly, it's going to take small portions to gain weight. And then once her body gets used to it, slowly but surely she'll start to eat more food. But, you know, and this is not the kind of example that little girls need to be watching.
Yeah.
And when you're a YouTuber, when you're a female YouTuber who has a little over 1 million subscribers, some of them are going to be younger female audience. You cannot lie to me about that, YouTube. You got an extra one of those? Fucking A. Camel Red. Hell yeah. Thank you.
It's actually a Camel 99 filter, but...
Huh. Must have just changed the pack, or the pack design. For my next trick. Oh. That fireball trick's hard to do. Fuck it, I'm just gonna light it. Well, you want to give Eugenia Cooney shit for being unhealthy. Look at you and your beer and cigarettes. Right, but...
We're not dogging on her, man. We're not saying she's unhealthy. It's just we're trying to give her support so she'll fucking look better, so she ain't getting judged by other people or bullied and shit.
Exactly.
And fucking made fun of.
Exactly. We're not making fun of her. We're reaching out because we're concerned. And homeboy Alex has never seen Eugenia Cooney's videos before. But take a look at this. This is her now. But if we go to her channel,
Hell, man, I'm skinny, but I'm not that fucking skinny. No, I'm not dogging on her or nothing. But
this is her 4 years ago.
It's Purple's President's Day sale. Buy
Mute.
yeah, dude, I might be skinny and I might eat a lot, but I don't just sit on my ass all day.
See, look at that. You could tell she had a lot more weight.
Yeah. She looks
It's really
good.
different. The most
Well, she still looks too skinny. She looks a lot better than she looks now.
Well, yeah, but still.
my other videos. Today, I'm going to be doing the Ice Bucket Challenge because I was nominated by Jordan Speedo to do the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Alright. And let's see, if we go to her videos, click on the video section. See, there's a... Let's see if we can find her oldest video on her channel. The oldest video she has on her channel. Now, a lot of people are legitimately concerned about Eugenia because that much weight loss just doesn't look natural.
No, don't, man. She can also get sick real easy, too.
Yeah.
In ways that it can't. You might have a cure for it, but it's going to be hard to cure.
Outfits of the week 5 years ago.
Hi guys. So a while ago, well, actually not that long ago, like a week ago or something, someone suggested to me that I made like an outfit of the outfit that I wore on Friday. I have these really cool boots with them. They're really shiny.
See, even in this video, you can tell she has a lot more weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, I'm not kidding you. It would not hurt Eugenia Cooney to gain at least 110 pounds minimum. You know, she'd have more energy, she'd look better, and I guarantee you if she ate more food, she'd feel better too. You know? I sincerely hope whatever sort of issue she's going through, she can fix it, because that can't be good for her.
No, not at all, man.
Like, ugh.
It sucks she has to deal with it, but actions, you make your own decisions. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only person who can make those decisions right is you.
I mean, I understand that our society is a fickle sort of thing. Like, seriously, the video she made 5 years ago, if she was like maybe 40, 50 pounds heavier than that, if she was 40 to 50 to 100 pounds heavier than the weight she was at when she was making YouTube 5 years ago, she'd still look good, you know?
Right. We're not judging her or nothing. We're not trying to fucking be mean. We're just throwing out an opinion because we're concerned.
Yeah.
And beers and cigarettes might not be very good for you, but there's times you gotta fucking relieve some stress, man, and there's certain ways people have to do it, you know?
Yeah, not everyone's gonna be able to afford the $40 a night Pilates classes and
or going to the beach to Hawaii or something, you know?
Yeah.
Cruising on a fucking yacht. No, there's a lot of people who can't afford that.
Yeah. And sometimes one of the ways people do to relieve stress is they'll eat. Either they'll undereat or they'll overeat, you know? And
hell, there's times I relieve stress with hanging out with Cobra without even drinking.
Exactly, because it's good to have a friend to talk to.
Right? You just bottle it up, it's going to get 10 times worse.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Hooey.
Oh, and Marshall says, "What's up?" I forgot to tell you that.
Right on.
He said he hopes you enjoys the booze.
Well, I'm sure I will. I greatly appreciate that. And, like we said, we're not trying to dog on Eugenia. We're just trying to be concerned and help her out, you know.
Give her our opinion.
Not that it matters much. I mean,
Exactly.
I've got like almost 8,000 subscribers. She's almost got a little over. Oh, she's almost got 2 million subs.
Holy
you know.
shit.
Yeah. She's peaked over 1 million subs, and you know, the only reason I subscribed to her is to show her support, and that there are true people who care about her, and you know, she seems like a nice person, bubbly and full of life. You know, there's no sense in, you know,
Putting her down and making her feel worse.
yeah,
We're just trying to pick her up so she can get better.
yeah,
Not trying to stomp her in the dirt and be like, you're nothing but worthless because of the way you look.
yeah. No,
That's something that would make it 10 times worse for her.
exactly.
We're just trying to pick her up and say, hey, you're not a piece of dirt.
And you know, exactly. You need to realize that food is not the enemy. Your choices can be your
enemy. Yeah.
Your choices you make can be your enemy or
Your ally.
Oh, your ally. It really depends on the choices you make. And if Eugenia Cooney doesn't get this eating disorder under control, if she does have one, she's going to end up killing herself, and that's not good.
No, it's not.
I'm just saying, YouTube, it's, you know, there's times that I have an eating disorder myself, but, you know, it doesn't get that bad, you know.
Heck, I have a seizure disorder to where there's days on end that I go without eating because I just don't feel like eating because of how bad my body hurts.
Yeah.
But I know it doesn't get that bad because once I start feeling better, I'll eat to get that nutrition back.
Exactly.
Eating disorders can kill you. Same with seizures can kill you. There's a lot of shit out there that are disorder types or diseases that can kill you.
Unfortunately, that is the cold hard truth of it. I mean, you look at the video she made 5 years ago, and she didn't look as bad as she does now. You know, she looked like she could gain a couple pounds and be just fine. You know, but then now, it's gotten past that. You know, I don't know what sort of traumatic event Eugenia could have experienced to make her have this disorder, whatever she has, but
Or feel the way she's feeling. It doesn't necessarily have to be a disorder, but I know there's people out there with depression that won't eat because of something they've experienced, or not even depression. It can be something else. Heck, there's people out there that can be homicidal or something and not eat because they're afraid if they eat, they're going to get too much energy to start killing people.
yeah, it's weird. People are weird. People are weird, man. And I could definitely tell she's depressed.
Oh, yeah.
You see her latest video, you can see it in her eyes. She's definitely depressed about something. You know. And the biggest problem with this YouTube is society always expects women to be their prettiest. And when they're not, just like the rest of us, when they're shown to be human just like the rest of us, they get judged or criticized for it. And it's complete bullshit. So, Eugenia Cooney, here's to you. Cheers. Yeah. Just a couple homies hanging out, drinking some beer, and
Being supportive.
being supportive. We're not homies of yours personally, but from a stranger's perspective, at least, just something to think about.
We're supporters trying to help you keep your head held high.
Yeah. And like I said, if you won't get better for yourself, then do it for your underage female fans who look up to you. You know.
Even if you do feel sad or depressed, or if there's something going on, you experience a bad situation, if you ever need a hug, just wrap your arms around yourself and squeeze. And think of somebody, hey, who would give me a hug? And think of that person giving you a hug, you know? Instead of letting yourself go down, just wrap your arms around yourself and squeeze, and that's a hug.
There you go. I'd give her a hug if I could.
Me too.
If she wanted one. Although I wouldn't want to squeeze too tightly. I'd be
Right?
I'd be afraid of breaking her in half. I mean,
I told you I'm related to Hulk Hogan, man. So.
I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just being real with it.
Same here. And hell, if you need a hug in the end of this video, wrap your arms around yourself and squeeze, and that's a hug from me. There you go.
There you go.
It's a hug from me and Cobra, if you have to put it that way.
Yeah.
Two supporters trying to help you keep your head held high.
Yeah, because this kind of attitude that women have, if it is an eating disorder, it's toxic and, you know, it's self-loathing at its finest.
Hell, there's women that are out there that get depressed or experience something. It's not, they don't just go necessarily to not eating. They can be sad and cut themselves or curl up in a ball and not talk to nobody, and then...
Yep, depression makes people do some stupid, crazy shit. That's no lie.
There's other things out there, too, that'll make people do stupid, crazy shit.
Right.
Bad influences, fucking... you name it. There's all kinds of shit out there that can make you do bad shit.
Yeah.
And I know that for a fact, because I'm one of the people that have experienced it. Bad influences will not only get you locked up, but get you to be ended up dead.
If you like this segment on YouTube, give it a like. Homie drinking and talking about hot button issues.
Trying to be supportive. You know.
I can definitely do more videos like this where I drink with my homies on camera, and when I drink with my homies on camera, we'll pick a topic and do a video on it. If you like the way these videos play out, let's see what I can do about that.
Heck, and if you ever need somebody to talk to or somebody to review your video and want an opinion, look at Cobra, man. He'll help you out. He'll give you a good opinion.
Yeah.
Other than most people, they might just tell you F you, you know, and not support you and help give you a good opinion to help you get through a situation.
Right.
There's people out there who will, and there's people that won't. So, if you ever need somebody to talk to, just ask somebody.
And that's just the thing of it, YouTube, is you shouldn't be afraid to eat. You know, a lot of people who have eating disorders, they start viewing food as the enemy, and, you know, and then if they're with that pattern for so long, eventually it takes a good amount of therapy for them to get over, you know. It's a vicious cycle, really. People are disgusted by the way they look, and so when they're disgusted by the way they look, that internalizes
your emotions.
your emotions, and it turns into being disgusted by, you know, yourself and the way you look. It also turns into freaking being disgusted at food. You start looking at food like, ew, you know what I'm
Why
saying?
should I eat if I look like this?
Yeah. And the rest of the world is going to look at you and see this withering stick skeletal figure on camera trying to be all happy, but deep down you can just see it in their eyes. They're depressed, they have no energy, you know. But inside your mind, you're going to look at in the mirror and see this 800-pound behemoth of a whale when you're like under 100 pounds, you know, and that's just the thing of it. Is people with eating disorders will see themselves as disgusting when the rest of the world may say, you look fine, or maybe you should eat more because you look malnourished. And, you know, this may be the alcohol talking, but Eugenia Cooney, there were children in Africa who would kill to have the money you make off of YouTube. You know,
Not only in Africa, there's people all over the
all
world.
over the world, yeah. There are children and people all over the world that would kill to have the money you make off of YouTube. I know for a fact that once you reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube, you start bringing in the big bucks. YouTube says, okay, this person's opinions are popular enough that we're going to pay them for their time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just me being truthful about it, you know?
Another thing to look at YouTube is if you're emotional, don't be afraid to let your emotions out, whether you're just talking to yourself, because there's sometimes that people need to just talk to themselves if there's nobody around to talk to them, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Or write it down in a notebook. Write out your feelings and how you feel and your emotions, because you just keep them bottled up. It's not going to help.
I talk to myself all the time, so
do I, man.
I totally get that.
There's times when I'm walking down the street that if I'm stressed out, I'll talk to myself, you know?
Yeah.
People might think I'm crazy, but sometimes I just got to relieve it, because if I keep it bottled up, it's just going to build more stress.
Yeah.
And make things worse, and then you're going to think that every time somebody says something to you, whether it's hello, how are you, that they're putting you down.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be scared to release your emotions and your feelings, and ask people for support and opinions, and even ask them for advice on what maybe you should do. It'll help you out in the long run.
Unfortunately, people have seen me smack myself in autistic rage because of my eating disorder, and that's not a good look to have. That's something that I haven't done in forever. You know, if I can eat, then I'll eat, and just, you know, even if it's something small, I'll try to eat when I can, you know. And I'm grateful for the fact that I can eat. So I'm trying to conquer my eating disorder, and I've gotten a lot better with it.
Gotta take it a step at a time. You try rushing it, and it's not gonna work.
Exactly.
One step at a time, just like a baby learning how to walk.
Yep, and in Eugenia Cooney's case, you know, she needs to gain some weight, dude. She's way too fucking skinny. That's just ugh, dude. That's not attractive, dude. The stick look is not attractive, you know.
Heck, and if you have to build some muscle, even if you're eating or not, work out. Do some sit-ups, do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, you name it.
Yeah.
Heck, if you got a treadmill, run for an hour a day or something.
That's my point exactly.
45 minutes.
You don't need a gym membership to work out at home. You can do jumping jacks, push-ups,
sit-ups, 8 counts, 12 counts, 24 counts, you name them. Bends and thrusts, you name it.
Yepers. The best part about working out at home, you can go at your own pace and not feel self-conscious because some jack off next to you is
bitching you out for not doing it properly.
Not doing it properly, or not even necessarily that, but some jack off next to you is fucking lifting 400 pounds like, oh, look at me, I'm so muscular, you know, and then you're sitting there with 40-pound dumbbells, like
feeling embarrassed.
feeling embarrassed and insecure. Exactly, dude. That's gym intimidation is so stupid, dude. And that's the thing of it. If you're the kind of asshole that likes to intimidate people when you're working out, dude, you were scrawny once. Show some
Right.
fucking compassion.
Exactly. That's why most people that go to gyms or places to workout places, that they don't stay very long and don't build muscle or
A lot of people
or
go to
relieve fatness, you know?
That's the thing of it. A lot of people go to the gym to work out and relieve stress.
Exactly.
Much like I smoke cigarettes or drink, you know.
But then there's people that
Go to the
put them
gym.
down or something.
Yeah, then there's people who go to the gym just because they want to be all super fit and then rub it in people's faces like, oh, look at your flabby, out of shape body. You disgust me. Move out of the way, weakling.
You worthless pig
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, exactly, dude.
Call them names and put them down. I understand it's trying to make them build a tolerance and make themselves feel better. But to some people, that just puts them down and makes them want to quit and not ever go back.
Yeah. Much like anything in life, if you're going to the gym to work out, you shouldn't let the assholes intimidate you. You should let the assholes motivate you.
Exactly. Whether they're putting you down, be like, hey, I want to look like that someday, and just keep building.
Exactly.
Or whether you're obese or not, just if there's somebody beside you that's got muscles that looks like The Rock, for example, there you go. Be like, hey, I want to look like that someday, you know, and keep working out to the point you lose that weight and end up looking like that.
I'll drink to that. Yeah.
No sense in just, oh, I quit and not doing it, and then staying up 300 pounds or up to 700 pounds your whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
Heck, I have an uncle that's 850 pounds.
Oh, Jesus.
Of nothing but fat.
Oh, how the fuck does he walk?
He doesn't.
Oh, good God.
He gets up, he walks a little bit, but that's from his couch to his bed and then from his bed to his couch. But he makes his wife bring him all his junk food. That's why he's so obese. Heck, he'll even eat regular food and it'll still put on 150 pounds.
Good God. And this is the thing of it, you two, is... Fuck, I smell good. I took a shower and I used my pheromone soap. Oof.
The James Bond? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm serious. That Bond pheromone soap is the bee's knees. Bond tactical soap, that's my jam. I love Bond tactical soap.
That is a chick magnet, dude, and I have witnessed it. Not that I have worn it, but hanging out with Cobra, we walked into a bar, and there was this good-looking bartender, you know? And she gave Cobra a discount just because of the way he smelled. She didn't say that, but I knew she gave him a discount because
she didn't give me a discount. She didn't give me a discount, but she was checking me out hardcore.
Oh, I thought you said she'd given you a discount.
No, she didn't give me a discount, but she was checking me out hardcore. Like,
oh, okay. Well, then
this
that's
guy?
my bad. I misunderstood.
Because, and the reason why she was checking me out, mind you, I was closer to her age, and she had all these older gentlemen who were being obnoxious and perverted and rude, hitting on her and
saying, "Hey, girl, when you gonna let me tap that?" You know, it's like
and like when they would ask for another pitcher of beer, they'd be like, "Hey, give me another pitcher of beer." They didn't say, "Hey, could you please get me a pitcher of beer when it's convenient?" Which, okay, I don't care if it's a male or a female bartender. They're busting their ass to make an honest living.
Right.
So you don't just say, hey, give me a pitcher of beer. You know, have some fucking class, you fucking classless assholes.
It's like give me got shot, just like get me got shot.
No shit.
You know? It's just like, fuck, man. You be rude. Heck, if I was a bartender and you were rude to me, I'd be like, well, hell, I'm going to help these guys first, whether you ask first or not.
Yeah, exactly my point. You know, just because you're going to the bar to have a drink doesn't mean the bartender wants to hear your sob story, because I guarantee you the bartender's got sob stories too.
And whether you go to the bar to drink or not, no sense in making a bartender or the bar waitresses, for example, or even a restaurant making the waitresses your homemade slave, telling them, get me my food now or get me my booze now.
Yeah, I don't get why people gotta be like that, dude.
There's a lot of idiots per capita, man. And hell, it pisses me off when people disrespect not only males and females, but telling them, hey, get me another pitcher of beer, and they're out there busting their ass, and there's fucking 30 to 40 people in one bar.
Yeah.
And they're out there running, busting their ass, getting drinks for other people, you know, and then they're like, hey, get me this pitcher. And it's like, fuck, dude, you can wait a minute. And then they get pissed off because they had to wait. It's like you're going to throw a fit like a fucking 2-year-old. There's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you.
Amen to that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not exactly super skinny myself. I know when I sit down, I got a bit of a gut.
Heck, I'm not very super skinny either. I've got a bit of a gut going, but
I enjoy beer, bacon, cheeseburgers, and pizza too much. I could have a 6-pack if I wanted, but I'm like, you know, I enjoy having a beer. I enjoy eating greasy bacon cheeseburgers. I enjoy eating pizza.
making them calzones.
Making them delicious calzones. So, you know what? That's just not high on my priority of things to do. You know, if I feel like I look good without having to get a 6-pack, then I'm happy with that, you know.
Right. Be proud about the way you look.
Exactly. I'll definitely drink to that.
Because you just be like, oh, I look like a piece of turd bucket, you know. You ain't going to keep your head held high. You're just going to make yourself dig a deeper hole, pretty much. You ain't going to try climbing out of that hole.
Right? And Eugenia Cooney is a very pretty woman, as you've seen.
Yes, she is.
But she'd look a lot prettier if she had some meat on them bones.
Right.
Good gravy.
Not trying to put her down or nothing.
No, just trying to motivate her and help her out. You know?
Exactly. Trying to build her so she gets a confidence and be like, hey, man, these guys are supporting me. Maybe I should try this.
Yeah, self-esteem booster, you know. Yeah.
Give her some confidence and some support, and that way she feels better and not just continuously depressed to where the point she ain't eating to the point she dies because of not only nutrition but other shit.
Yepers.
Oh, fuck, dude, if it's nice tomorrow, man, we're going to do them gutters.
I would help you with those gutters, but I gotta mail off wands first.
Oh, okay. Well, we can always postpone then. Because I ain't having Marshall get up there. His knee's been fucking popping out of place, man.
And he's only got 3 toes, so yeah.
Yeah, and fucking today he went into Casper Orthopedics and they said he's losing cartilage in between his fucking knee. He's only got about that much cartilage in between his kneecap and his fucking regular portion of his leg. Because the other night his leg popped out of fucking place completely and he had to hop on one fucking leg all the way up the stairs.
Well, you know I'm down to help Marshall.
Oh, I know, dude.
And Glenn and Renee get the gutters in their house cleaned
But
out.
you gotta do your fucking thing first, which is understandable. Yeah. So
I don't mind helping Renee and Glenn out. They're elders. And
they really appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Because
it beats something else that they have to worry about, you know? It's like, oh, hey, well, we can check that off the list.
Right. That's the thing, if you're young and you're full of energy, help your elders.
Not only your elders.
But help each other out as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Treat others the way you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like a piece of dirt, then treat people like a piece of dirt.
And you'll get exactly what you want. Amen to that.
But if you want to build respect, then treat people with respect.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the golden rule says, treat others the way you want to be treated.
Amen, brother.
So,
Huey. I'm starting to feel good off of this beer.
Me too, man. This camo's stronger than that last one we bought.
Maybe it was just bottled improperly, the last one you got.
Yeah, because the fucking first swig tasted like nothing but water.
Ooh-wee.
But looked like beer. So, not dogging on the brewers of camo though, but heck, man, I prefer Old English over camo any day. But it's still good. Because it's high gravity lager beer, 10.6% alcohol volume.
Are you sure it's not loose gravity? High gravity. That was a joke, because you lose gravity when you drink.
Well, I know. We start floating or what? Are we going to Mars because we too fucking drunk? Neil Armstrong be the first man on the moon?
No, I mean, you lose gravity because you think you're floating, but really you're bumping into the wall. Oh, shit.
Right, walking in a weird line doing this down the street. Be like, and you get stopped. Officer, I ain't driving. Well, you're walking in a wobbly line. So?
If I had a car that I would take to hot rod shows, and if I got too drunk at the hot rod show, I would pass out in the backseat of my car before I would drive.
Amen to that, dude. No sense in drinking and driving. No sense in texting and driving, because did I tell you about that incident that happened in Billings, Montana when I went to go see my dad's funeral?
No, I did not.
There was a diesel truck and a semi. The dude in the diesel truck was texting on his phone while trying to drive. Got in the opposite lane. He crossed the median. That's the solid line to where,
Yeah.
the two lines. That Kenworth diesel semi's coming at him. And he's texting on his phone, not even paying attention. Smacked right into the front of that semi, dude. Crumpled that diesel truck up like a freaking tuna can.
Oh, good God.
And there was two little kids in the back of that diesel truck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't know how old they were, but it's like, come on, dude. Use your fucking brain, man. You're not supposed to text and drive like you're not supposed to drink and drive.
No shit. And this is what gets me about our country. Let's ban pit bulls. Let's ban AR-15s. Okay, well, what about cell phones?
Exactly.
You won't... You're so quick to ban a gun and a dog, but cell phones kill people too, and you won't fucking ban those because, fucking stupid. It's not the gun or the dog, it's the idiot owner who owns the dog or the gun.
It's like, my opinion is, if you take hard medication, like painkillers and stuff that alter your brain and make you kind of feel weird, I still wouldn't drive on those. I know they say that it's okay to drive on medication, but my opinion is I wouldn't do it.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly.
Amen to that.
Because what happens if you're on morphine for pain or something like that, You end up taking one of those and it, boom, alters your brain and you're driving down the street and run a little kid over or smack into another car.
Yeah, there's so many things that could go wrong with that, dude.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane, man, that people try telling other people, use your brain, but then they do something stupid and not using their brain.
Oh, man.
The way I've always been told, think twice before you act. Think, hey, is this the right way to do it? Or, hey, is this the wrong way? Should I do it this way or should I not do it?
Exactly. Measure twice, cut once.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your cut's on the dot, too.
Yepers.
Because if it's crooked, then you're going down some bumps.
That you are.
But if it's straight, you coasted all the way there and made it straight down the line. It's fucking A, dude. I appreciate you letting me come over and chill with you, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for coming over with some beer and drinking with me. Appreciate it.
It's like I told you, the beer man has arrived.
That he has.
With a couple 40s. But if I would have had more money, I would have got some more of that banana shit. So.
Oh yeah, that banana rum is, it's heavenly.
It's called I'm Bananas Over You, right?
Bartenders, I'm bananas over you rum. Yeah, that's exactly what it
smells like banana Laffy Taffy and tastes like a banana Laffy Taffy. You can hardly even smell the rum or taste the rum.
Yeah, and that's when that kind of alcohol gets dangerous because you could drink a whole bottle of it and not realize it. You
And
know?
be plastered.
By the time that bottle's empty, you're like, oh, well, the bottle's empty. Well, that's all right.
You'd be, whoa!
And then about 2 seconds later, you're like, holy shit, dude.
Next thing you know, you'd be waking up in a gutter.
Well, if you're smart about your shit, you won't wake up in a gutter, you know.
Well, duh. I know that. Most people don't know how to handle their liquor like some people do, you know?
Right?
It's like the people at the bar that one night when we went there, you know? They're like, get me that pitcher of beer right now. And then they threw a fucking fit.
And you know the best part about that was when the female bartender was paying more attention to me than she was those assholes that were hitting on her. They were mad dogging us hard. They were like...
Every time she would look in our direction, she would give both of us a smile like, hey, thank you for being polite. You know, it's just like one of them, hey, how you doing smiles.
Right.
Not the, oh, hey, I want to get with you smile, you know. It's not like that. It's
it
like,
was
hey,
one step below that.
Yeah, it's like, hey, thank you for being polite and respectful.
Yeah, buddy.
It's one of them respect-building smiles, you know.
Yep.
And my opinion is, them dudes threw a fit like a fucking 2-year-old. If they're going to throw a fit like a 2-year-old, they shouldn't be drinking. Or they have hit their limit.
No shit.
Because I'm only fucking 24 and I know where my limit is. If I start acting weird, I know I'm done.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna go no more.
Right.
Even if people are telling me, oh, come on, man, you can do it. It's like, nah, dude, I'm good. They might call me a bitch or a pussy for backing out, but you know what, dude? I know my limit. Unlike dudes who are 40, 50, you know, still getting plastered.
No shit.
And then acting like 2-year-olds.
Mm.
Oh. Heck, man, I've seen 2-year-olds that act more mature than them dudes at the bar that one night.
Mm-hmm. Fucking right.
I've seen 2-year-olds have better manners than them dudes at the bar that one night. And them dudes were about our age.
They were older, dude. They were so much older.
Oh, okay. I thought they was about our age. One of them looked like it. Maybe it's because I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah, one of them might have been close to our age, but the rest of them were 40 and above.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all.
But I'm just saying, you know.
Mind your manners, no matter how old you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's not only what my grandma told me, but my dad told me, my mama told me.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I've even been told that by friends that are even younger than me. Mind your manners, man, because it will not only build respect for you, but it will make people think, hey, man, I like this dude. Because not only does he have respect, but he knows how to mind his manners. He's not just being rude by farting in public and not saying excuse me or belching or something, you know? Or being rude and saying give me or get me and do this for me and do that for me like they're your homemade slave. No, man.
Right.
You treat them with the respect, you'll get the respect back.
Just the idea of farting in public is funny to an extent.
To an extent, but if you
overdo it, you know, like, oh, like
yeah.
one or two slip out, okay, it happens, but like,
I understand there's times people fart
you're
in public.
constantly doing it, then they're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck, dude, you need to go to the bathroom or what?
Right, I understand there's times people
Shit,
fart in
man.
public and don't mean to do it purposely. At least use your manners and say, well, excuse me, you know? That's my bad, I apologize. But if you're purposely fucking just sitting there ripping ass,
No doubt.
being like, especially in a restaurant while people are trying to eat,
Yeah.
people are going to start looking like, who the hell was that? And then you fucking cut another one loose. It's like, what the hell, man?
Oh, man. We got so off topic with this video, but that's alright.
Well, who cares? But I understand what you're saying. So off fucking topic, man. But still.
That's what makes these videos a little bit funner. Well, that's about half the bottle gone.
Right, same here. Heck, man. The 25th of this month, dude, wish me fucking luck when I go in to see that lawyer for Social Security, bro. If I need a witness, I'll give you a buzz.
Hell yeah.
Okay?
You definitely need Social Security. Like, dude, you're epileptic, and
I have one of the worst seizure disorders that you can be diagnosed with, and people are like, no, there's something worse than grand malls. No, there's not.
No, there's not.
I have researched seizures from
You cannot
pseudos
legally
to
work.
grand malls.
Every job you take has to be underneath the table, which means you're dealing with some sketchy motherfuckers.
Exactly, and it's like I can't drive unless I go 7 to 10 years without one seizure, and I have had seizures for 10 years. And it seems like over that 10-year period, they have not only gotten worse, but I don't see them quitting anytime soon, whether I take my medication or not. Because, heck, a couple weeks ago, I had almost died in a seizure. If it wasn't for another good friend of mine and his mom calling an ambulance, I probably would be dead.
Right?
So, and people can say, well, why are you drinking if you're epileptic? It's not just booze that triggered seizures, man. There's all kinds of shit out there that triggered seizures and depression and all kinds of different shit.
Yeah.
And see, I've had people call me names due to my disorder. But you know what? I just ignore them and keep going. No sense in retaliating, because if you retaliate, it's going to be bad on your part. Don't retaliate unless you absolutely have to.
Right.
Now, if you're defending yourself, I understand why you have to retaliate. But if somebody's calling you names, don't just keep going. Don't even stop. And make a smart-ass comment back to them, you know? Just ignore them, because you ignore them, they're going to leave you alone. You just keep adding fuel to the fire. They're just going to keep going on at it, calling you rude names and disrespectful names and you name it.
Right.
Don't add fuel to the fire. Try putting it out by just ignoring them. That's the best way to go. So, heck, man, I've had people talking shit on my homie even behind his back. They've talked it to me.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, they are stupid. And, hell, Cobra's my homie, but people that have talked shit on him, I have let him know, so that way he knows about it, because
that's good that you let me know, because that's like...
you're my fucking homie, man. I ain't gonna let you not know, and then people start running their mouth about something else, you know, and my name get involved, and then...
Yep. Because it makes me more wary about hanging out with people from certain people, because right after you say, oh, hey, so-and-so's talking shit about you. Alright, so next time I'm hanging out with so-and-so, and I see the way they act, and I'm like, huh.
Right? You stop and think, like, hey, should I be hanging out with this motherfucker?
Right.
So.
Dude, I hate to ask, but you got another cigarette?
Yeah, but it'll have to be the last one I give you, because me and Marshall got to share these, bro. I'll share them with you, though.
That's fair. Hell yeah.
Because me and Marshall got to fucking share these, because his mom bought us 2 packs yesterday, and we got to make them last at least 2 days.
That's understandable. Whoop.
Because these fuckers ain't cheap, man.
That's understandable. Yeah, cigarettes are not cheap.
Good old Camel 99 filters. Try those or some Marlboros.
These are pretty good, yeah.
These are actually pretty strong. These are stronger than the Camel Blues. Nothing against Camel Blues, but I'm just saying Camel Blues are like Marlboro Lights, for example. You know?
Right.
So.
Mm.
Oh, man. I wish I had it right now. Bring up. Never mind. Hell, man, I wish I had 2 controllers and some Call of Duty so we could kill some zombies.
Right.
I would be down with that.
Good old PS3. Not quite a PS4.
But hey, man, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it works. It's
Might be old school, too.
By this point, a PlayStation 3 is considered old school.
Yeah, it is. Just like a PlayStation.
PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4,
Now you got the Xbox One, so You've got the
delicious,
Xbox
yeah.
One, which considers an Xbox and an Xbox 360 old school. It's like, holy shit, you know? Heck, I've also seen that they had the Wii 5 gigabyte something or something like that out there. That is, it's a Wii, but it's also got the modem to where you can play Dance Dance Revolution and this and that and blah, 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 you know?
Right.
So,
Well, thank you for offering this cigarette. I won't ask for any more after that.
nah, good. You're good, brother. I'll share it with you, though. It's just I gotta save these because if I get rid of too much of them, Renee and Marshall are gonna ride my fucking ass, dude, and I don't need that, man.
The smokers, I get it. Hey!
Well, yeah, and we're also trying to quit because Glenn can't tolerate the smoke because of his COPD stage 4.
Yeah.
So, and hell, man, just smoking outside, you come back inside, your clothes are still gonna smell like cigarette smoke, whether the wind is blowing or not. It might not smell as bad if the wind isn't blowing, but if the wind is blowing, you're still gonna smell cigarette smoke. And if he's sitting in the living room, and you're outside smoking a cigarette, and you come in and sit down, you know, he's still gonna smell it coming off of you, which causes him to have a harder time breathing.
Yep.
And fuck, dude. After this video, there's some info I want to let you know about. So, it's personal. It doesn't need to be on this video.
Fair enough.
It's homie to homie, man, not homie to video, you know?
Yep. Well, I think we've made our points. I'm going to finish
Keep
this.
your head held high, Eugenia.
Hell yeah, girl. You got this.
You got this. Keep your head held high no matter people put you down or not. Just remember, you always need support. Don't be scared to ask.
Right? I'm going to end this video because we've made our point. It's an hour long. That's long enough.
Holy shit. An hour long.
Yep.
That is long enough, man. We have made our hour point.
Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later, YouTube.